बात यूसीसी की कर लेते हैं। समान नागरिक संहिता पर विवादों के बीच कानून पर संसदीय पैनल ने हितधारकों की राय जानने के लिए एक बैठक की। भाजपा सांसद सुशील मोदी की अध्यक्षता वाली स्थायी समिति में बीजेपी, कांग्रेस, शिवसेना और बीआरएस के प्रतिनिधि थे। सूत्रों के मुताबिक डीएमके और कांग्रेस ने यूसीसी पर विधि आयोग के परामर्श के समय पर सवाल उठाया। हालांकि बीएसपी और बीआरएस ने यूसीसी का विरोध नहीं किया।
मीटिंग बहुत अच्छा हुआ है और आगे भी मीटिंग होगा और ये सिर्फ इनिशियल मीटिंग था, इसका अलावा कुछ नहीं बोल सकते।
अगला डेट कौन सा है सर? मीटिंग का
पता नहीं, 4 महीने डिसाइड कर सकते हैं।
यूनिवर्सल सिविल कोड को लेकर क्या बात हुई? आपने क्या
मेरा नाम हमारा तो क्लियरली हमारा क्या बोलना है कमेटी में बोल चुके हैं।
आपका पार्टी का क्या मतलब?
हम तो ड्राफ्ट बिल तो दिखा दो, कोई ड्राफ्ट बिल ही नहीं है ना।
There are parties in India who had uniform civil code always in their election manifesto. BJP was not the only one. The left parties also had. They were also great advocates of implementation of uniform civil code. The question should be posed to those who were great votaries of uniform civil code, at least till 1990. And after that, they have changed their stand.
यूसीसी पे भी आज चर्चा होने वाली है। धर्म से संबंधित आज का कार्यक्रम था। कैसे देखती हैं यूसीसी को आप? How do you see this, ma'am?
UCC is a right path. You know, when we talk about righteousness or the correct conduct, the correct conduct is not religious. It's not necessarily. These are moral and ethical values. Women of this country have to be treated right.
Parliament Standing Committee is also there today for the UCC.
We'll see, ma'am. UCC is the moral correct path.
It's a welcoming step.
Absolutely.
Many parties are also welcoming it.
Yeah. It's a good news for India.
Before we get into the politics and what was stated by political parties, let's explain to our viewers why this meeting was important. This is a parliamentary panel on personal public grievances as well as law and justice, and it's for the very first time that members of the Law Commission, in fact the member secretary of the Law Commission deposed, as well as members of the Union Law Ministry, and they did brief as to the entire process of consultations when it comes to reforms in personal law and what really is the steps that are currently underway. Now, what is very significant is that the reasons for the first time have been given as to why this entire process is being revisited. They have said that very clearly. In the previous report that was there in 2018, it was only, it was only in the form of going through the various suggestions, etc., that were in fact dealt with. There weren't any strong recommendations which the government could have acted on, and therefore there's a need to revisit the entire process. Also, for a period of 2 years, there was no law commission in existence, and that's why it's once again being looked into, because the nature was only suggestive in nature, no strong recommendations. That's point number one. Point number two is that already the Law Commission for this 1 month long period, which ends on July 13th, has received already 19 lakh responses. We do know that there is an online process in which citizens can submit their feedback when it comes to Uniform Civil Code. It does seem like this is a huge number in terms of the total responses that have been received by the Law Commission.
Well, certainly the opposition parties today not vehemently opposed the UCC, but they questioned the timing of the UCC. They clearly stated that why around the corner of the election. Certainly, there were points that was made. Interestingly, the chairperson of the Parliamentary Standing Committee for Public Grievances and Law and Justice, Sushil Modi, also pointed out that the northeastern region should be kept apart from the UCC because they have their own customs and they have their own laws, and looking at the current situation of Manipur as well. But certainly it was the BSP who also stated that Dalits, Christians, Muslims who is benefiting or losing with the UCC must be properly analyzed as well. Several of the leaders who came out from this particular standing committee meeting clearly stated that they have asked for the draft which was prepared by by the Law Commission, and later they will take a call on what to do. But certainly most of the the opposition parties who were earlier opposing the entire bill had not gone in terms of opposing this today in front of the chairperson, but certainly they have raised the question of the timing. It remains to be seen that in the future meetings of the Parliamentary Standing Committee what will pan out, and the tenure already been decided that in next 5-6 months would be very, very crucial as far as UCC is concerned.